Good morning.
Yeah, disgusting.
Alright, so if you're
Disgusting
wondering
lines.
where
Can't
I'm
even
at
see
or who I'm
proportions.
listening
Look at that
to,
picture, man.
this is Max. He is one of the people that trade the orb strategy. Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm gonna be watching them live so I
You
can
could. It's
learn
tricky,
how
guys.
to
It's very
improve the
tricky.
orb strategy.
What day you moving into the new spot, bro? Probably in like a month. Today, we're getting started on all the remodeling. They called me like at 7 in the morning. They're already going.
This orb breakout was fucking testing on SPX, relative strength on NQ. I've been talking about the relative strength on NQ. Easy hit right there. So then, Llama and Logan are going. They're building a nice bankroll. Logan says, "I'm finally up. I'm up about 500. I'm green." He pulls back
Those are
his
like
stack.
three.
He's playing $75 hands. He's being conservative, as you would do if you were just in the hole 2 grand. And I'm like, nice. Logan's gonna definitely hit.
Alright, so here's a quick summary of yesterday's live stream. This was only live stream on Kick. Today was my first live stream on YouTube. So here's a recap on yesterday's live stream. As you can see, the breakout, which is this line right here, the orange line, is breaking out. We're waiting for the retest. I was watching Max, but I did hop on market a little too late where they already made money and they completely stopped talking about stocks, which is actually what happened the day of recording this. I'll get more into that in tomorrow's video, but we see this retest come back down, and I kind of waited for them to say something about it before getting into to the trade, which I kind of regret because as you can see, this just did not end up coming back down. It just skyrocketed, and we could have made the daily profit target for this evaluation account. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. I actually got in at the worst time possible, the tippity top, and yeah, we ended up down a couple $100 on this account, which is fine because we're learning a new strategy. There is bound to be trial and error, but this orb strategy does seem to be one of the more reliable strategies and simpler strategies compared to ICT and other strategies, but it does require a lot of patience, and that is something that I am working on. Okay, so here's my analysis for the day. I woke up, literally got on the market right here. The guys that I was watching, they made money from right here, from the bottom once it bounced up to here, and I seen this breakout, saw it retest here. I thought it was gonna retest one more time, or I thought it wasn't a strong enough retest, but it really was the retest that we were waiting for. And look at this. This all would have been profit because if I would have entered right here, which is what I had initially wanted to do, I was just waiting for the confirmation from the guys. But bro, those were just fucking lollygagging. So that's on me. I should be more confident in myself and not wait for anybody else to give me confirmation on the trades I want to make. But the reason I did sit down and watch them today was because these guys are the ones that have been known for the orb strategy, and I wanted to sit down and watch them so that I can be able to understand this more, to have more confidence. So I am gonna be sitting down and watching them every morning until I feel like I'm confident enough in myself and my trading. It's honestly on me for not waking up before market like I initially do, to even point out the highs, the lows, this and the other. Um, but yeah, it's clear as day that the opening range breakout works. It broke out right here, broke out with this candle. I waited for the retest. It retested, and that's when I should have entered right here. Once it came back down here and bounced off, I was gonna go lower, but it literally just came out, bounced, and boom, literally just dipped, which is the opening range breakout. That's a new strategy I'm going for. We're leaving off $148 down on the day, but that's good. It's all right. It's not good, but it's all right because our drawdown is up to $2,000. We just don't want to hit the drawdown. I'm not. I'm not trying to sit here all day and trying to look for a place to enter, or I'm not trying to revenge trade or over trade like I have been doing. I'm trying to do things differently. Hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I will be catching you guys tomorrow. And yeah, catch y'all in tomorrow's stream. Alright, right now we are heading over to go pick up some Pokemon cards. This guy had this listing over here for $25, and I had asked him if he had the 10 boxes as well, because those were a deal. I searched up the price and he was selling them on a discount. Unfortunately, he did not, but he did say he had 2 booster bundles, which are from the new set. It's been a while since I sold Pokemon cards, so I had to do some research. It looks like they've came out with a couple of sets, obviously, and he's selling me the cards, the 4 cards plus the 2 booster bundles for $100. That is a steal. One of the cards out of the 4 cards go for $30. The Mewtwo goes for $30, and the 2 booster bundles are the 2 booster bundles I'll be able to sell each for $50. Who knows how fast they'll sell, but this is something that I've already done before. You guys have seen this, and I just resorted to something that has worked for me. Pokemon cards are a big topic, a big money maker, and I've seen a lot of the cards that I had back then and that I sold. If I would have kept them, they would have gone up in value and I would have been able to make more, but I was in it for the quick flip, which you're still able to make money from, especially finding great deals. So this weekend I did spend a great amount of time laying in bed, resting, but going through OfferUp and trying to find some great deals, which I have, thankfully. So we're spending $100 today in hope of making 130 to 150. That's what I'm shooting for. I'm expecting 130 to 125, realistically. But I'll let you guys know once I upload them, and I also plan on uploading other cards and other things on my OfferUp as well. I also have an offer for these 2 boxes, and I told them I could do 160 for both of them. I was having them each up for $100, so I told him I can do 160 for both of them, $80 each, and he said he wouldn't get paid until this Friday. So hopefully he sticks to his word and buys those 2 boxes from me for 160 this Friday, which would be a progress for this $1,000 goal for the month of September. September hasn't even started yet. We're on one of the last days. Today's the 25th, so we got 5-6 days before September finishes, so we could get a little head start on the month. And yeah, our goal for September is to make $1,000 and save it, and then be able to flip that into more. So I'll update you guys once we pick up the cards. After that, I am gonna hit the gym and then come back home. Well, here are the cards. These are just some regular ones right here. This one's the one that goes for 30. Oh, and I drop it. This one might be good too, decent. Another Mewtwo. And these are the 2 booster bundles. So yeah, I'm gonna have fun, definitely. Let's get back into this Pokemon shit. Make some money. I just got back from the gym. Before that though, I went to go pick these 2 up. And these cards right here. Alright, so this is our main focus right here. Main mission. We have $18. So what I'm gonna do is also and we got Mewtwo. $32 exactly. So yeah, this one alone goes for $30. We got these 4 for 25, and he had these 2 listed for $100 for both of them, but he gave me all of these for $100, which is amazing. So let's go ahead and do this. It cost me $25. 75 divided by 2.
75 divided by 2 is 37.5.
What I could even do, actually, say I got this one for 20, just So it'll be easier. 40, 40. Realistic for 50. Oh, I do want to do. How do I do this shit again? Alrighty. Now it's gonna be time to list these, which I'm actually gonna take photos of them right here. Alright, now that's posted. In 30 minutes it'll be available to everybody. But here's another one that I'm interested in. Actually, this one. He said I can pick these up for 125. And I did research on some of the cards. Now these are all commons and stuff. But this Gengar is for sure one of the ones I'm looking at. We got Mewtwo. I don't know exactly what years these are, but those could be worth something. They're pretty old. No. This Magcargo is worth something. Yeah, this Volcanion, this Blaziken is for sure worth something. And yeah, like there are those two. Say 125 for all of them. This Glaceon too. This, what is that? That ice one, I don't know. And this one. I don't know if this is all the pages in the binder too. There could be more pages that he didn't take pictures of. But yeah, 125 for this. He said he's free today around 5:30, and he's gonna let me know when he's free. But we do not have 125, so hopefully we're able to. So hopefully we're able to sell these three ASAP, or even this one. So let's see how much they go for right now. Lorcana isn't really on top of the price range, but they are going for 80 each. Kind of gone up. They're at 70, now they're at 80. Back when I got them though, I think this was around when I got them. A little earlier. Shit plummeted though. I don't know why. It's all good, selling them for 80 each. But yeah, that's basically it for today. Trading wasn't really the best, but it's alright. We're gonna come back and pass that funded account. We're gonna get a second funded account eventually. These were honestly big dubs. Well, how much I would love to open these, but I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research on the new set. And these cards, well, like I said, we're gonna be adding them to our collection and maybe reselling them in the future. This Team Market's Mewtwo EX is possible for it to start going up in price. So that's it for today. I'll let you guys know if we do get any updates on that. But yeah, let's go back to here. So we got weekend tips at $18, which we can sum up to 20. We're gonna sum up to 20. We also got these.